I'm Suzanne.
And I'm Annie.
And we have 111 years experience. And on today's episode,
we're going to talk about
connection after retirement.
How do you maintain your community after you've left your job?
Yeah. So this is a thing that I'm coming into.
You're currently walking into.
I'm about to walk into it.
Yeah.
Because school hasn't quite started yet. We got a couple of weeks.
1 week.
Is it 1 week? I don't know what day it is.
Yeah. 1 week.
I saw a thing and it said Blur's Day. And I'm like, that's me. I don't know what day it is.
1 week.
Yeah. So there's one more week.
Yeah, next Friday. Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway.
It's going to be different.
Yep. It's going to be different. And really, you're kind of at a cool spot because you get to pick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get to curate it. You get to make it what you want it to be.
Figure it out.
You get to figure it out.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be a challenge, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to go to the senior center?
I don't feel like I'm all that together.
It's like, you're too young, come back in 10 years.
My mom and dad go to the senior center, but they've been going to the senior center for a while.
Yeah, my parents go.
But I don't feel like I'm that crowd just yet.
But I'm going to say, it sounds like it's a good time.
Yeah.
Every time they talk about it, it sounds like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Would probably love to go.
And I'm probably going to say, I would probably enjoy it tremendously.
We could play some bingo.
Yeah. It sounds like a good time. Every time they talk about going, they have great stories and they have a lot of laughs. And to me, I think it sounds fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking, that's pretty good.
I do. Yeah. I don't know. But, when you're at in education, a lot of times in a school situation, that school, the parents, the teachers, the kids, it's all like a community. Like that is sometimes they say, a learning community, but it's really just, it's a whole community. Sometimes the community is wrapped around the physical community of like where the school is. And sometimes it's just the school itself. So not having that, you still have the connections. You're still friends with the people.
Right.
But you're not there every day.
Right.
So you're not really a part of it anymore. So it's like the gray area.
And there's been a few people who have retired where I just really didn't talk to them. Like, it's just like they just kind of went a different direction. And it was just like, where did they go? I miss them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sure
we had a first grade teacher last year that retired and I didn't see her until she came to something. Was it a baby shower? I think it was Gracie's baby shower. So we had a teacher last year that, not this past school year, but the school year before that, retired at the end of the year. And she taught a long time, probably at least 30 years.
Right.
And she, and I didn't see her once.
Right.
And I thought about her. I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing such a sweet lady. Wonder how she's doing. Wonder what's going on,
Yes.
And she's not on any kind of social media or anything.
I was going to say that I think social media really does help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of lose
people if they're not on social media at all,
Right.
And so when I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you.
It just makes your month to be able to see people that you were so close, you talk to every day.
And you see
them all the time. And you got so much shared history and so much stories.
I taught her for 5 years.
Yeah. So
until she retired.
So I missed them.
I really miss them. Doesn't sound like a very long time, but it's but still.
But on the other side of it, you're not there every day.
On every day. Yeah. So I wonder how that's going to feel. I wonder how, because all I've heard is, are you going to sub? Are you going to sub?
And like I told you before, I really feel like the sub thing is the way to keep the community without having to keep all the responsibility and the stress that isn't on it.
Yeah. There's a lady that subs that is, she taught in Metro for over 30 years. And so she's getting her return. And she said sub money is her money that they go on trips with.
They're like play money.
Yeah, that's her play money. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
And I was saying,
I was like, and she's getting on some good trips too.
I talked to quite a few subs over the years, and they loved the fact that they could just work 3 days a week that week. Or they had something else going on. They could just take the week off.
Yeah.
And the flexibility is fabulous.
You still have to work a certain amount of days though. And that's the part I'm just like,
I don't think it's that many though. I don't know.
Like
I don't remember.
A month or
something like that. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a lot. I guess it's not. But I just don't know if I want to be tied down to even that right now.
Right.
I just don't want to tie down anything.
I get it. Yeah, you've been tied down for 35 years.
I've been tied down for 35
pretty
years.
Nice to not have that on hanging over your head. That's pretty much a huge gift to not have that hanging over your head.
Yeah, I'm ready to not do that. But at the same time, I'm just like, they're going to be going back to school next week. They're going to be going. And I told them, I was like, when y'all go out to eat, I'm meeting you. Tell me where to go. And I'll be there. I still want to go eat.
Phone chat thing.
Yes,
I just don't need to worry about the drama of the system. I just want to know about the drama of your life. The things that are going on with you as my friends. Yeah. Yes. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Because, they become friends. They're not just work friends.
Because it's really easy to get so wrapped up. We're just so busy at school. It's just so easy. Like, the teacher that I worked with for a long time works in the next room over. And we were just saying the other day that we say, hi, how's it going in the hallway? Like, how's your kids? What's going on?
Yeah, because you taught with her for, y'all were together in the same room.
12 years in the same room.
That's a long time.
And then to not even be able to
eat lunch with each other.
No, and not even see each other and be like, how's it going? I miss you. I hope everything's good. I'm praying for you.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
What's up? I mean, you're getting the 5-second, little thing in the hallway.
She's running with her kids. You're running with your kids.
And
it's just as kids.
It is. And they're going in different directions. So one's going this way and one's going that way. And so you're trying to have a little bit of a conversation with somebody.
Ace. I see his tail. He's fixing to hop up here. FYI, if a big black furry cat hops up here, just letting you know, that's my cat.
Yeah,
he's trying to figure out what we're doing. He's like, I don't know. Usually he sleeps through all this.
Yeah, usually he sits on the back of a different couch and takes a nap. But today he's wondering.
And now he's like, oh, what's going on in here?
You guys are over here doing something. But
what are you doing?
Social media does help, I think.
Yeah.
Social media helps, being on text chains.
Yeah. I'm very active on social media. So that's good.
And to you have to foster it. You have to, you have to create excuses to be able to meet up and things like that. That's pretty much, you have to push it, because I've had too many people that I have worked with that I've absolutely adored and just don't get it for see. Because they're just...
And you lost them.
I feel lost. You feel like you lose them to a point. And then they're busy too.
Yeah. They have
our lives are just going the way they're supposed to go. But you still miss them. You still think about them. And like I said, the shared history that you have with working so intensely with other people sometimes.
Yeah.
We're just, like I said, in the same room for that many years.
Oh, yeah. That's just like, I went and ate breakfast with some people that I taught with at my other school that I taught with for 27 years over there. And it was so good just to see them, just because you just don't see them.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love it.
Just for a little bit.
Even if it's just for a minute to catch up and how's it going and what's going on and everything. But yeah. The other thing I was thinking about with the retirement is that you go from this huge community into a very narrow community. You go from a very
really small
circle into a very narrow circle.
And I can see how that would make people throw people into depression.
Yeah, because a connection is such a huge part of being human. We are hardwired for socializing with each other
and having a community.
But that is the way we have, as a species, survived.
Right.
Is
in villages.
Yeah, villages and communities that help take care of each other and help. But that's part of the way we operate. So I think that there's a lot of, it really comes to you, where before it was laid out for you.
Right. It's up to me to figure out.
It's up to you. How do you want your community to go? I always,
how's it going to go?
My personal mother, who is amazing, we're going to give her the nickname Yoda.
Yeah.
We got
to get her on here.
Yeah, we're going to have to get her on here. But she has been. They moved here from Indiana after.
Yeah. And how long did they live in Indiana?
47. No, 50, all their married life. So 50 plus years that they'd lived there.
That's a big transition.
And so they transitioned to leave that, leave that place in Indiana and move to Tennessee to be closer to our family here.
Right.
And with that, it has required a lot of her. And I've watched her manage it. And she really has reached out in in a way to the church, like to her church.
Yeah.
She's
and a senior center.
And a senior center.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is her church groups that she's become a part of. I feel like she's the role model for how to handle this kind of big transition in your life and not have a job to go to say.
Yeah, because she was retired.
She was already retired when they moved.
Okay. And so your dad was too.
Yes. And they really have created a good friend group, that people that are fabulous and that,
awesome.
you know, they really help each other out and they look after each other and, you know, and, it's fabulous. It really is to see, because there's a lot of us that I feel like lose that connection, especially if we, like, for example, you're not moving from place to place, but you're moving from this big community
this place to this
narrow community where she moved like completely.
Yeah.
Everything.
Like everything.
And so
like uprooted all of it.
Yeah. So it really does. I did notice that it was her proactivity that really paid off big time when it comes to creating those connections, being open to new people, starting a conversation with somebody she didn't know, being that open, having an open personality. And I feel like her and dad have done really well. Amazing. They're thriving.
I feel like they are.
And in a very difficult situation, but it was a lot of it was attitude, and a lot of it was her coming out of her comfort zone about things, and she was willing to try and meet new people and have coffee with people she'd never met, and you know, and I would say pretty proud of the way that they've handled it. Now, your parents do a lot of that kind of same thing too, where their community is related to their church activities and stuff like that, and
the senior center. They've met people at the senior center. The other day, I go over there, and they're 90 and 90. My dad's about to be 92, and they still go to the senior center and they walk. His legs are not as great anymore, so they're walking less, but they're still going. So they're going to walk. And they met these people that retired. This guy I think he worked at Vanderbilt, and they picked them up and they take them places. And they went to Hohenwald to the elephant sanctuary. Like, and they like, we found this new place in Columbia to eat. I'm like, y'all are cracking me up. They're just like, that's like, get in the car and go. Yeah. Let's just see where we end up.
It's that putting yourself in the situation where you can create some things with other, you know, and that connection. But it is that connection. Yep. That connection. I do feel like we are hardwired for connection. We need connection. We need to have those people that we reach out to. It is part of our makeup. We are social creatures.
Agreed.
It is just so important. And like I said, mental health wise too, it's so important to not, I would say, you know, like a lot of times when I think about being retired, I love my alone time. I'm very a homebody. I love my little house. I love my little garden. I just love it. It fits me so well. Yeah. But it can be isolating. Yeah. And I will do that to myself. So I have to be careful that I am making myself open to those kind of things.
The other day, what day? I forgot when it was. Husband said, I think I've been in the house like all week or something, didn't realize it. or maybe not all week, but like
most
2 or 3 days. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 days, you know, just like straight. And he was like, come on and go with me. You can get out of the house. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm totally fine.
Really?
Don't really get out of the house. I'm fine. I can go out of the back porch if I want to go out of the house.
Like I would say, I think that my husband ran into that when he was working from home constantly. Yes. Is that he would literally have weeks where he wouldn't leave the house.
That's a long time.
Yeah. And it would be like, my son left the house at 2:00. My wife got home at 4:00. My husband didn't leave the house 5 days ago. So so like
5 days ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
And because he was just working all the time.
Right. Yeah.
So like
he was in his
working from home.
He has a work nest.
And working from home, it can be very isolating. Yeah, and you do not have a connection. Yeah. Like we don't consider the benefits of working in a place like, you know, because I always worked in the school.
Right.
So like, I don't necessarily consider those connections that I was able to make as the benefit that they truly are for mental health.
Right. Yeah.
I think that, you know, it's very difficult to constantly be by yourself and working. I think that a lot of people struggle with it for the mental health reasons, and having that camaraderie with coworkers is important.
Yeah.
it just depends on what part of, where you're at in your life and what you do. And, there's just so many variables. And for him, he likes it better working from home.
Yeah.
His favorite thing is to be able to work from home because
he feels like he gets more done.
He gets a lot more done.
Yeah. Like if he's out on the road for an hour.
Otherwise, he would have to commute like 50 minutes. So and so that gives him actually 2 hours more a day to get more work done. He feels like he's more productive. In that.
Well, I mean, really, he is.
He can get up at the same time. Get in there, and get things started, and with very little disruption. Go to the kitchen, grab some food at some point. Now, what he misses is the physical activity. Like the camaraderie a little bit, but it's mostly the physical activity of getting up and going and doing. Around. Because he works so much that it's actually physically active that I would like, we've talked about it a little bit. It's a challenge. And anybody, anybody who has any like suggestions, we are open to suggestions. Because that is a huge issue that we're facing. We would like to but it's hard.
Well, just like when you're at school, if wherever your classroom is, you're going to have to walk down the hall. You don't have a bathroom in I guess some of the little kid people do, but majority of people don't.
Right.
And so you have to walk steps to the bathroom and walk steps back. You have to walk steps where you're going to eat lunch and walk steps back. And here, it's not that far.
Right.
From here to here and here to here.
It's like for your situation with all the pain you've been in, I think it's probably better.
Yeah.
But the actual activity you're getting is different.
Yeah. Way less.
Yeah. So I think
and that's going to probably end up being a bad thing at some point.
There's going to be a point in this where you're going to have to change something in your life that promotes more activity, but in a way that is not causing you discomfort. Right.
Yeah.
To be able to
well, I mean, as it is
what
now,
you can use. But you don't want to lose the rest.
Right. Yeah. I'm just going in and out doing things, and then I got to sit down, put my feet up, and sit there for a minute, probably 10 minutes. Then my back it kind of relaxes, and I can get up and do some more, and then I had to go back and sit down again. It's like it takes forever to do stuff, which is very frustrating. But it just is what it is right now.
I always think of too is when you come to maintaining connections. It is okay to feel like I'm the one who reaches across the table and not always waiting for that other person to connect with you.
I don't do that.
I think that there's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated.
Yeah, maybe
and
so.
If they don't get that feedback that they were looking for, they would feel rejected. And sometimes I think it's about timing.
Yeah,
I think sometimes it's about timing. People are busy, but also...
Or they don't even see it. They're just like, oh, you might text somebody, they might not text you back. And I think the younger generations freak out. They think
really?
They think it's like, oh, you're ignoring me.
It's a personal affront.
Yes.
They're kind of insulted. They feel ignored.
You didn't text me back. What's wrong? And I'm like, maybe they were just busy.
Yeah.
Maybe they were in the shower.
I think because, we grew up without that. We're like.
So it didn't bother me if nobody texted me back for a month. I don't care. It's whenever it was fine,
And then too, to be able to say, I'm not going to take it personally.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take that.
I mean,
it's hard not to sometimes, but
we're just not wired
to decide that.
I think our generation is not wired that.
No, because we would take off on the bike and not see our parents for hours. So we just, the whole, what do they say? Garden hose.
Yeah.
Neglect.
Taking out the garden hose. We were raised on garden hose and neglect.
Yeah, that's
true.
That's true. There's a part to that. There's definitely a part, but it also made us more independent. So we were very much more independent about stuff. And I really, really wanted my kids to be independent. And they've done pretty good, but that was important to me that they would be independent minded when they were growing up, as they were growing up, that they would know how to do stuff, that they would not feel like I can't do something I want to do just because I'm by myself.
Right. Or I need you to do it for me.
I need you to do I can't do it without you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to have your permission. I don't want you to have to feel like you have my permission to live your life.
Yeah. Just go live it.
Just go and live it. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm trust me, I've got the popcorn and I'm sitting in the front row watching the show. Because I'm interested. I love these people. I really want to see what happens. I'm just as interested as can be. This is the best thing. But I think that as community, staying with your community, Yeah, you get to create but you're going to have to be in charge.
Well,
of
I mean,
that,
I have some community. I have, my nuclear family that I have, oldest daughter and her
kiddos.
So
yep,
I have that. And then my extended, and then, friend group.
Yep.
So I have.
Yep. And then too, I think
that
there's the switches though too, is like you're in charge.
Yeah.
That's really the difference.
Yeah.
Where before you were just part and now.
Yeah. Just kind of unconsciously.
Take that responsibility onto yourself. Yeah. Because I feel like that has been the thing that I would say if I had any regrets from, different people retiring or whatever, is that I didn't stay connected, that I would have loved to. And I just didn't. I got busy with things. Life is busy. And they were busy. But on the other side of it, I will allow the grace for that. But I still wish.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I would love to. And at any point, love to reconnect. Mm-hmm. Absolutely love it. Because they're the special people. I've worked with a lot of really amazing people over the years. So really, I would love that. But yeah.
Good. That's good.
And in conclusion,
stay tuned to see how we connect.
How we manage this connection.
How I manage this new thing called retirement. So want to let you guys know that we are now on Spotify, which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And then we're also on Facebook. And we have a Facebook page, and we have our YouTube channel. So you can find us on any of those platforms. We're looking into expanding more. So as soon as we figure all that out, we will let you know. I have a TikTok that I usually talk about the podcast. I don't talk about what we talk about on the podcast, but I talk about shooting the podcast on my TikTok page. And I'm Musical Nanny 123. I was thinking about changing it, but I don't know.
I guess I'll Musical Nanny. I think that's.
I'll just leave it for right now, and maybe I'll change it later.
Maybe a lot of retired musical nanny.
Yeah. Retired nanny. I guess I'm still musical.
You're still musical.
All right. Well, you guys have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
See you.